lips are a little chapped. You may or may not hear the smacky sounds of me chewing on my lip skin. So I apologize for that. I will try to keep it to a minimum. Alright, anything right off the bat around here? No. No. Alright. So the vines that you see, like the vines and branches coming from those trees, you can't really climb those, which I found kind of frustrating. Because, I mean, those are the kinds of things that snakes would actually realistically be climbing, you know? Oh gosh, I just got a horrible flashback of remembering one of the challenges in this level. Gosh. And of having to repeatedly, over and over again, climb up those stairs there, as I failed and failed and failed again to get this first coin up here. But hopefully I'm better now, so it won't be an issue. Also because I didn't realize that there was another checkpoint right over here. So I just kept falling down there, and then having to go all the way back up here over and over again. It was not a fun part of the game for me. But like I said, our skills have improved since then, so here we go. Yeah, this was the game's first real frustrating, like, rage-inducing challenge for me. Because it was just, no matter what I did, I could not figure out how to get over here without dying. And there is actual death in this game, by the way. It's not just like, yeah, there's the falling into the abyss is one thing. It's like, oh, that's horrible, but it gets way worse than that. Yeah, let's try grip here. Okay, that's not gonna work apparently. Come on, right there. Not quite far enough. Ah, there we go. Yeah, the falling down into the abyss is one thing. But in later levels, there are actually, like, spike pits that you fall into, get impaled on, and it's like, wow! I was not expecting this game to get so intense and dark suddenly. But, spoilers. No, 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 no! Oh, after I already got them too. That is the worst. And that's... I've already said it, and I'm probably gonna say it multiple times still. But that's what I'm talking about, like, a single moment of laxness. That's... I don't think I said that right, but you know what I mean. You relax for just a second, because you think you got it, you think you know what you're doing. And then one wrong move, and it's all over. Like, even now, I'm probably going way faster than I should be. Other way. There we go. And I believe I could be using the grip button to make myself less likely to fall here, but the problem I've had with the grip button is that it seems like it's just as likely to make you fall as to save you from falling. Because sometimes, yeah, it's usually helps you keep your grip on what you're climbing on, so it stops you from falling. But sometimes when you use it, the extra grip that your lower body has drags your head backwards and causes you to fall when you wouldn't have otherwise. Which is weird, but eh. Is there oh yeah, I think there's... yeah. That would have been a pain to find if I missed it. Still gotta find my little Ooga Booga head. I think it calls them like guardian shrines or something like that. The little tiki faces that I have to touch. Yeah, this is one game where normally when I watch people play games, it's because it's a game that I don't have any intention of actually playing for myself. Like, it doesn't look like my kind of game or not interesting enough for me to actually want to play it. But I still, like, want to know what happens in it or something, some such whatever. Or I'm like, it's not something I'd want to play, but it is something that I would still be interested in seeing. Whatever the case may be, often, the majority of the time when I'm watching somebody else play a game, it's because I have no intention or ability to actually play the game for myself. This is a game, though, where I would say, even if you are like me in that respect, and that you only watch people play games that you don't want to play, I would recommend still checking this game out for yourself. Just because the gameplay really is what makes the game. This is just the feeling of slithering and coiling around like a snake. It's really... just watching it doesn't do it justice. You have to kind of actually play it and feel it for yourself. Because it's really something else. And as problematic as it can be some of the time... okay. It looked like he had that little Wile E. Coyote moment of hanging in the air for a second before he fell down. And there I went again, talking when I shouldn't have been, and rushing when I should have been being careful. It's so easy to just try to go for it and not remember to actually really carefully wrap yourself around everything. Come on, Tail. You can do it. Oh, darn it. Yes! Haha. You can grab things with your tail, too. So you can sometimes use that to your advantage. Just get it to let your tail hang down and grab it so you don't have to put your head at risk. Again, I'm probably going a little faster than I should be going here. Is it worth the risk to try to touch him? Wait, did I already touch one? Crap, I can't remember if I already touched one in this level or not. A little farther. Well, either I already touched one, or I'm just not going to be able to get to him. Since I'm not about to try to reach out any further than that. Alright. I kind of want this game's soundtrack for real. Because the music is just so calm and charming. It's just, like, the first word that comes to my mind to describe every aspect of this game is just delightful. This game is just delightful to me. Gotcha. I also enjoy just finding a little perch like this and just chilling out sometimes, looking around at the scenery. Because that's another thing about the game, is it's really pretty. The backgrounds way over there are a little plain, but even so, you've got the cool, like, ground down below, and all the freaking colors and plant life and everything. It's just, this game is just delightful. It really is. There's a volcano over there. I wonder if that's if that's one of the other areas. Oh wait, there's another one there. Alright, is it? Oh, it's not a volcano. It's like a pyramid with ruins on top of it or something. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. He's asleep. Am I Oh, I'm falling. I'm very slowly falling. While he's asleep. Hold on, how is it? Does he wake up if you actually fall? Yep, there he goes. That's funny. Alright, now we've got to very, very carefully get back up here, so we don't have to do all that again. Scratch my nose for a second. Okay. No, crap. Almost lifted my head too early. There we go. Oh, hello. Wasn't there a checkpoint? Wasn't there a checkpoint? Oh, okay, yeah. There we go. Okay, oh, so I hadn't already touched it. I guess I just wasn't touching the other one enough. Don't take that out of context. I wonder how much research, like, who are the people who made this game, and how much did they have to know about how snakes move? Like, that's a good question. Was this game made by, like, snake enthusiasts and researchers who already knew a lot about it? Or was it made by people who just thought, hey, it would be cool to make a game where you're a snake, and so they then went and did a crap ton of research on snakes and their movements? Because it seems really, like, other than how sometimes weirdly slidey it seems to be, it seems like the movement of the snake in this game seems really lifelike. And I wonder, I feel like they had to do a lot of research, probably just like hours and hours of watching videos of snakes slithering around and coiling around trees and such to get all of the movements in this game down. You know, Doodle, I don't see you doing any work over there. What's stopping you from just flying around and grabbing all of this stuff easily? If you're able to carry those big keystones, then I don't see any reason why you shouldn't be able to grab these little globules. Anything else around here? There is a button, by the way, that zooms the camera in and out, if you were wondering how that keeps happening. It's not something the game does by itself. There's also a button to center the camera behind your head, which can be useful if both of your hands are occupied with the trying to climb something, and you don't have time to actually move the camera around where it needs to be. You can use the center camera button as a quick save. Doesn't always work, but it's better than nothing. Mine. I did see the coin down there, by the way. I'm just making sure there's nothing else over here. Nope. That was a head-on collision. So there's over there I gotta get, and over there I gotta get. And there are 2 coins left, and I think I remember where both of them are, actually. I believe I can fly. Whoops, not what I wanted to do. There we go. Yep, here it is. This one I think I had to look this one up. I could not find this one for the life of me. Because when I came through here, I just was looking at this. I didn't even think to turn the camera in this direction to see that that was there. Whoops. Alright, so that's all the coins. We got 3 globules left. And I don't think any of them are all that hidden. Snakey, snakey, snake. Oh gosh, now I'm thinking of... Oh gosh, that was really unattractive, I'm sorry. I'm now thinking of the Badger Badger Mushroom song. A snake, a snake, a snake, a snake. You don't really get that kind of humor anymore. The internet's tastes have changed. I wonder, is there actually a story behind that Badger Mushroom video, or is it really just as random as it seems? Just somebody randomly decided to make a video about badgers and mushrooms for no reason, because that was the first thing they could think of. I wouldn't be surprised if there's actually some sort of like hidden meaning behind it. Though I also would be equally unsurprised if there is not. Like, this is just the feeling of freely just coiling around this jungle gym here and climbing around it. It's just, I really can't describe it. It's just such a cool feeling. Like, this game just feels so good to play. Like, it doesn't feel great before you know what you're doing. Yes, I did, in fact. I wonder what it could have possibly been. It's like, the game doesn't actually feel good until you really get the feel for it. Like, when you're still learning, it's just kind of frustrating and confusing. But once you figure it out, it's really... it's enjoyable. It's just, this is one of those games where you play it... You don't play this game for the story, you play this game just for the gameplay. You play it just to enjoy the mechanics of the game. It's like a Spider-Man game. Nobody plays Spider-Man games for the story. You play them... Nobody plays Spider-Man games for the combat. You play Spider-Man games for the freedom of swinging around. That's kind of how it is with this. Woo. Oh. Forgot about this. Every beast that slithers, skitters, or crawls is in your debt. That's quite a claim. Take this little, like, 5 yen coin, or whatever it is. Yeah. That little guy reminds me of Uka Uka from Crash Bandicoot. The little mask that follows you around. And every time you get him, he yells, Uka Uka! Or Uka Booga! Or something. Bulldor's Realm, time trial mode. You can now select time trial mode from the map screen. Compete to be the speediest snake in the world. I'll pass. And by the way, now you'll notice this area was called Bulldor's Realm. The next one is Soggy's Realm. So, as soon as I saw that, I figured out that they're all gonna be like elemental play on words. Like, the first place is the earth place, it's Boldor. This is the water place, it's Soggy. And I wonder what the like fire and air ones' names will be. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this recording here and pick it up again once we start this level.